Hey guys, today we're going to talk about how you can prep for 1.2 that'll be dropping December 23rd, or at least how I would personally prep for 1.2 and what I'm doing to prepare for 1.2. And if I don't cover any of these suggestions that you guys might have, feel free to leave them down below. I'd be happy to hear how you guys are planning and prepping for 1.2 as well. So first thing I want to do is I want to show you this graphic right here. They talked about for the 1.2 dev live stream that they did. They showed off the rewards that you'll be getting for the event that's going to be taking place during 1.2. And they showed off 2 talent books. Now, if I open up my bag right here and take a look, they showed off Diligence and they showed off Ballad. Now, I'm just speculating. I don't know if this is not confirmed or anything like that. This is all just merely speculation. But I'm assuming because there's 2 new banner characters, Albedo and Ganyu, that these are the books that you need to level up that character. So if you guys are going to be rolling on Albedo or Ganyu, I believe they might possibly take Ballad since it's on the event shop. And for Ganyu, Diligence. Diligence for Ganyu, obviously, because this is a Liyue talent up book for the people of Liyue. And these books right here are for the people of Mondstadt. And Albedo resides in Mondstadt because he is like the head alchemist. And Sucrose is the assistant. So, yeah, just take that with a grain of salt. None of that is confirmed. It's just my speculation on who I believe will be using those books. So, for example, I might go for Ganyu. I'll be trying to farm up some Diligence ahead of time. Number 2 I want to talk about is Ascension Materials. So Albedo is Geo, Ganyu is Cryo. If you're going to be rolling for either of those characters, maybe farm up on the boss materials. I have 10 of these pillars that are needed for Ascension, and I only have like 1 fragment, 3 slivers. So if 1.2 came out and Albedo's banner is the first banner, which it is going to be the first banner, I don't have anything to actually ascend, right? I'm going to have to spend the whole day trying to farm up with limited primo or limited resin that I have as a free-to-play. So I would say farm up on Ascension Materials for whatever character that you want, whether it's Albedo, whether it's Ganyu. And speaking of the other banner characters, because we don't know what 4 stars they're going to throw in, this is another speculation of mine. Bennett is the only character in the game that has not received or has not been put on a banner yet. All the other 4 stars in the game have at least been put on 1 banner. So if I were to guess who's going on the first banner with Albedo, I would say Bennett would go on the first banner. And Sucrose maybe, because Sucrose is taking part in this event, helping out Albedo for whatever is going on with Dragonspine. So I feel like those 2 characters will be going on the banner. So if you do want to farm the Pyro Regisfine or the Animo Hypostasis to gather those Ascension Materials for those characters if you don't have them yet, that might be a smart move. Now, of course, like I said, that's all speculation. Take it with a grain of salt. I don't know if they're going to be on the banner or not. I'm just assuming because Bennett hasn't been on a banner yet. Sucrose is taking part in the event, and they stated that Albedo is going to be the first character since he's having a story quest first. So take that as you will. Okay, and third thing that I want to talk about are prototypes. Now, during the Dev 1.2 live stream a few days ago, they mentioned new craftable weapons. So they mentioned a new craftable spear, I think a greatsword, and a catalyst, yes. And now they said we'll be getting blueprints to actually get those weapons, and I don't think they're going to be handing out prototypes. I think they're just going to give you a recipe that you can learn, and then the blacksmith will give you the option to craft it. So try and save up on your prototypes, because if you're like me and you're unlucky with only just refinement rank 1 weapons, you will know how scarce these prototypes are when you're doing your weekly bosses. Like this week I did my bosses, I didn't get any prototypes. I think last week was the same thing. I've been playing the game for 80 days now. The game's been out for 80 days. I have not gotten a single bow prototype from any of the bosses, not 1. I only got my guaranteed from the souvenir shop. So if you do want, try and save your prototypes because they are pretty rare in the game, and wait until 1.2. Maybe you'll find a liking to some of the new weapons that are coming out. There are going to be 4 stars, no doubt. But maybe they'll be good, you know? Wait and see, right? And I would also recommend farming your crystals. Daily crystal farms. I have a video. I do have a video posted about where to go and check for daily crystals. Try and farm up on your crystals because I'm assuming it'll be taking these to craft them, at least 50. And you can turn those crystals into enhancement ores like we have down here, 1,000 to 88. Try and stock up on some enhancement ores. You can never have too many enhancement ores for the new weapons coming out, or any future weapons that come out, or any 5-star weapons that you end up getting, right? So try and stock up on enhancement ores, stock up on crystals, and save your prototypes, at least until 1.2. Now, fourth thing I want to mention, just like stocking up on the enhancement ores, I would recommend stocking up on XP and Mora. Probably more XP over the Mora. I haven't been doing any Mora ley lines, and I still have a healthy amount of Mora here. But as you can see, I'm all out of XP tickets. I recently ended up leveling up my my Amber to level 90, don't ask, and my main character to level 90. But I don't have enough enhancement ores, or not enhancement ores, XP tickets to level up my Noel to 90 or my Xiangling. So we are down on XP tickets probably over the next few days. Since I just finished farming bosses, I'll go and spend the next few days just doing nothing but XP ley lines and not Mora. Now during the event, they are going to be handing out enhancement ores, XP and Mora. So, you know, they do have that covered. But you can never have too many XP tickets, you know? You can never have too many XP tickets. You can never have too much Mora. Mora revolves around everything, leveling up talents, ascending weapons, ascending characters, leveling up artifacts, all that good stuff. All right, last but not least, I would say, is just try and farm up on any other materials that you don't have an abundance of. Like, I have a lot of masks. I'm in the 1,000 for the common ones. And right here for the arrowheads, I don't have that many. And if there's a character that needs these arrowheads, I know Amber is eating up a bunch of them. If there's another character that comes out that needs these arrowheads, I'm not prepared. I don't have a lot. Everything else, the mages I have, the Ruin Guards, the Sison Mage, I don't have sacrificial knives, a lot of those. So every day I should be trying to hunt down arrowheads from the Hilly Churls, the sacrificial knives from the agents, and these treasure hoarder insignias. So every single day I'll try and open up my handbook, go to the boss tab, go to common enemies, make sure I'm killing all those Hilly Churl shooters, off respawn, and the treasure hoarders, which you see here. I haven't exactly gone and did my agents yet, unfortunately, but yeah. Try and farm up on any of the resources that you feel like you're lacking in, just to prep for any of the new characters coming out. And I did mention that Bennett and Sucrose might be on the banner, so I ended up pulling up their wiki right here just to see what they needed. So we're taking a look at Bennett here. His talent up material is Guide to Resistance. If we take a look here, Guide to Resistance and the Treasure Hoarder insignias. So maybe I'll try and stock up on that, or you should stock up on it if you're going for Bennett and you don't have him yet. And you can take a look at all the local specialties that he needs, Windwheel Asters, of course the Jades, and then Sucrose. If Sucrose is somehow on the first banner, which we don't know yet, Guide to Freedom is her talent book. The Nectar from the Whopper Flowers is her Ascension Materials, and then of course the Animo Hypostasis for Ascension and Windwheel Asters as well. So those are both the characters. We don't know who's on the banner. This is all just speculation again, like I've said. And that's about it. That's the entire list that I have, at least anything that came off the top of my head as I'm recording this. If I didn't mention anything that you would like to share with us, please leave a comment down below. I'll be more than happy to take a look. But yeah, guys, 1.2, like 1 week away. Who's excited? I'm excited, man. Any comments or questions, leave them down. I'll be more than happy to respond. And I hope to see you guys next time.